View the following program in its entirety with Xfinity On Demand by selecting Get Local and choosing All HS Sports. For Xfinity X1 customers, scroll over to Xfinity Services and select Get Local.
You're watching the Comcast Network. CN100, Chicago.
We have a lot of respect for Phillips. We know that they've won a state championship in convincing fashion a year ago. I was at that game, was impressed. They have a really good program. Their coach has done a great job.
I don't think there's anyone in the 4A bracket that has a bigger average margin of victory than Johnsburg. We've beat them the last 2 years in the state playoffs, and this is a group that 2 years ago there were a lot of sophomores, and now they're seniors.
I think this week's matchup starts with us controlling their big plays. They've got some really athletic kids, have some speed on the edge. If we can stop those big plays and play into our game of playing good run defense and controlling the clock with our run game, I think it puts us in a good position.
We're going to do everything we can to stop the run and make Johnsburg throw it. And I know if we're stopping the run, we're getting more possessions on offense. The more possessions we have on offense, the more chances we have to score. And I think the line play this week is going to be critical. If we can match up with them, and whichever team controls the line of scrimmage, I think is really going to be the team that's going to be successful Friday night.
We are very excited for the challenge. We're perfect on this year, and we're going to look to continue that.
Welcome to Johnsburg, everybody. Tonight, it is the CN100 Game of the Week. It's a 4A semifinal matchup. It's Phillips against Johnsburg. Welcome, everybody. I'm Jim Blaney along with Don Johnson. Don and I get to go to football games all the time, but it is very rare where we get to go to a community-wide event, and that is what we have here tonight in Johnsburg. The Skyhawks come into this game undefeated. They are going to try and beat their playoff nemesis, the defending 4A champs from Phillips. And Don, let's talk about Phillips first. They made history last year when they became the first and still the only Chicago Public League team to win a state title. They're one step away from going back to the title game.
Yeah, well, they ran the table at 14-0. They had a quarterback named Quavon Skanes, who's a wide receiver at Connecticut, but they got a pretty good kid at quarterback here tonight. We'll see him.
Meanwhile, here at Johnsburg, this program over the course of the last 3 years has gotten better and better and better every year. But each of the last 2 years, their season has ended at the hands of Phillips. But coming into the game tonight, Johnsburg 12-0.
Well, one thing about playoff maturity is that you learn in order to get over the hump, you're going to have to beat that nemesis. And that nemesis is Wendell Phillips. They'll face him here tonight.
4th and 1, they are lining up to go for it. And they will. And they will have the first down and more. This is Mosby getting to the outside across midfield, trying to outsprint everybody down the sideline, and he will. It will be a touchdown for Phillips. It's a 71-yard run after a punt that resulted in a roughing call, and it looked like Phillips down was going to go 3 and out. Hold on. They take it the distance on a 4th down and 1.
Toss sweep, he reads it real nice. And Gibbs is an experienced player. He played on the championship team last year and Mosby streaks down the sideline and takes it to the house for his 25th touchdown on the year, and he's well over 1,500 yards, probably close to 1,600 with that run.
They get the play off. Looking to throw is Gibbs. He has a man, and it is going to be a completion and more, and it is a touchdown for Phillips. Fabian McCray, no flags down on the play. Both of their touchdowns have come on 4th down plays.
Fabian McCray, their leading receiver going into this game, gets his 3rd touchdown. He comes back to the ball and then makes a play on it, gets yards after the catch. You see him spinning and turning and getting into the end zone, making another big play on 4th down.
He'll look to throw. Wants to get rid of it quickly down the sideline. LaDolce has it. And now it's a race for the end zone. LaDolce, can he outrun one last man? Yes, he can. Dexter Warren was chasing from behind, but it's a touchdown for Johnsburg, and that one covers 61 yards. The lead for Phillips lasted, the tie game lasted for 39 seconds.
Well, it was man-to-man. LaDolce on Dexter Warren, and LaDolce wins the race here. as he takes it to the house, the leading receiver for the Skyhawks, and he delivers the mail, and the crowd loves him.
Keeper, Gibbs has some room, he lost it. It's picked up, and Johnsburg has it at their own 31-yard line. And I believe that was Kenneth Sanders that came up with the football.
You're going to see it looks like he's off to the races here on the edge, and watch the ball gets punched out right there. Sanders comes up with it, a huge play. You're going to watch it. There's the punch. It's like Peanut Tillman-like. And what a turnover for the Skyhawks. What a turnaround at 8:49.
Good snap, good kick. It is up, and it is good. So Johnsburg has the lead here in overtime, 23-20. Phillips can win the game with a touchdown.
Here's the kick. Clutch.
And this is going to be the final possession of overtime. I'll tell you right now, because Phillips will not attempt a field goal.
To view this exclusive Xfinity TV programming in its entirety, check the CN100 schedule for a list of airtimes, or view this program anytime on demand by selecting Get Local and choosing CN100.